you play bass. Who gives a shit that I can run fucking scales as fast as anybody? Who gives a shit? Seriously. This is a forum. And while I'm doing this, you think that I'm thinking about that scale I'm running? Fuck no, I've played it 1,000 fucking times. I can sit here and have a conversation, cook breakfast, do what the fuck ever. I don't need my attention on this. So what I'm doing, you think, oh God, he's in major concentration on how that riff's going to last. I'm not. I have nothing attached to that neck. I've done the work on there. I've done it. It's nothing. It's really just a subconscious thing, right? If you play bass and I make you think this is what would happen to me, I would see somebody that plays similar to me, right? I just go, no fucking way. I can't get there. I don't even see that in my properties as I open my file up. Do I have the ability to do that? No, man. And that's not what I'm out here to do to anybody who's learning. Trust me, I felt that same fucking way. The intimidation of the mountain it must have taken to learn how to go. Or if you're Floyd, you go like this. It sounds a little bit like that when he does his little... He said, that ain't funny. One day he wanted to play the bass. I said, all right, here you go. I threw him on the strings. He starts going. It sounded a little bit like this. I said, I don't know, bud. He said, turn it up, turn it up. I think I hit something there. I think I could do the bass. Okay, buddy. Let's start you out right here. And I took most of the strings off, so I don't want you to be intimidated by the fact there's 4 strings on this. So we're going to start you with 1 string. Listen. Listen, Floyd. Oh, it's a fucking beautiful sounding guitar. Thank you, Rebecca. Yeah, we should conference tonight and make a plan for what we're going to do. And I know I've been disconnected, but I had a lot going on over here, man. I got bills coming up, so I'm scraping everything I got together, making sure I'm covered there. I got a new roommate that's coming who's super cool. I mean, I can't tell you how excited I am about that because of the nature of who he is. And it's very cool, and I'm not allowed to tell you. And I don't know if you'll ever know who my roommate is, but I can tell you this. He's been around. He's fraternized with the best of them, right? And he sees my talent. And so he'll be here nurturing what I'm doing because he's in that realm. And so that excites me on that level. But he's been a friend before he was that. And how he got to know me is he stumbled across my feed. He was having a bad fucking day. And I just kind of, sometimes I blindly read things, but I kept seeing him just going off. And it appeared like he was yelling at me, like, fuck you, motherfucker. Me, I'm a bold son of a bitch. So I see that going on. It kind of causes me to end my video because I want to see the nature of this. Is this guy out my driveway ready to come in my fucking door and shoot me in the head? Hey, listen, when I put myself out here, I had to accept that. I had to accept the fact that, fuck, I could piss somebody off here and for whatever reason, and they could come to my door and I could just fucking die over this shit, right? Like, that's the type of thing people talk about when they go, I don't like social media. I don't want to be on there. They don't want to accidentally get roped into some confrontation that's going to end their life or their kids or make their household dangerous, right? I don't give 2 shits. Come on over. I don't die with 1 bullet. You're going to have to use a few on me, and by that time, I'm going to stuff that fucker up your ass. We're monitored too. We have a camera shoots right down the fucking thing, so you know I'm able to see who's fucking coming before they get there. We don't open the door. We secure this place because I'm known as a guitar shop. So somebody in their fantasized mind might think I carry cash around here, you know. And I live in a pretty desperate neighborhood too. Floyd said, "Yeah, where else would you live? You're a real fucktard, man." He said, well, where else would you live with your fucking income? Well, he's got a point. Hey, I could womanize some rich girl. Tell her I'll be everything she needed. And we get rid of you, Floyd, because then I wouldn't have my dreams to chase. And I wouldn't take you with me, so shut your fucking mouth. I am stiff. I'm sticky, stiff. It don't matter. I mean, if I sat here and just went like this, would eventually loosen up, and I will. So like by 9 o'clock at night, it's really smooth. I'll tell you this. I faked that fucking scale before I ever learned it. I faked it a million fucking times before I ever got it. You have to. So I had to go for it. There were times where I'd be like, now, fuck, I gotta go way down there. And it was fumbling. Whatever. It was everything bad before it was good. Remember that if you're learning how to do this. You gotta open your eyes before you can see. You gotta crawl before you walk. You gotta there's a bunch of steps you gotta do. Just remember to keep things in perspective. As an entertainer, I've got 35 years under my belt of being in front of people, addressing issues I had behind being embarrassed about showing what my art was. I mean, I've deserved to be right here where I'm at. I'm qualified to be here and tell the things I tell. I will never tell you something that isn't true unless I do a smile and a chuckle at the end of it and it comes out of this fucking lying cocksucker's mouth. Then you can question what's coming out of there. But with me, when I get real with you and I tell you, hey, this is me, this is what I'm going through right now, you can rest assured I'm treating you as a friend because you're coming in treating me as one. When you watch my propaganda, no creator will ever tell you what I'm about to tell you. When you come in and I see you in there time and time again, you're my family, man. I go to the wire for you, period. And Ricky does that. But Ricky's a special case. Ricky Dick Buckasses is a special case. We got this thing, we don't even talk, but we got this thing we do to each other, right? He'll invite me into like Mary Kay's, housewarming party for, Carrie Underwood, where they're just having, cake and crumpets or some shit. And so he'll say, Kit, I thought you might be interested in this. Now, he knows goddamn well or right I'm not going to go watch that bullshit. Funny? No, not while I'm in a live video. I'm closing up. I'm at final thought. And so Ricky, he'll invite me to places that are just... So as far as thinking of Ricky as family, because he's in here watching my video every day, I don't know, man. He invites me to some crazy shit, so I'm not sure I want his propaganda in there. No, I love him. Anybody who gives me the time of day and says, hey, we'll listen to what you got to say today. And we know you had a bad day yesterday, but today we know you have in you some talent that is somewhat entertaining at times. That's all you got to be, and then just grow from there. Hopefully you have honest friends that go, oh, maybe you should do this or that, but not say, do it with respect, because when you tell a creator they should do it like this, you basically said everything they've done has not had an effect on you. So make sure you say, in light of the fact that I know you have talents and skills and you do this once in a while, maybe you should try this. I know how to talk appropriately. I was told by somebody who just left recently that that it doesn't matter how talented I am, I have no skills to communicate. Listen to that sentence. I don't matter how talented you are, when it comes to making a deal, you're going to ruin it right there because you have no skills in communication because you're so mean and you're such a bastard. That didn't come out of Floyd's voice, so that was my truth, man. Anyways, shouldn't have to deal with that no more. That was wrong to say, and luckily I got a big enough head to take care of that. I'm way high on myself, so I just went like this. Watch. Floyd, wake the fuck up, man. We're about to end the show. He said we haven't even started the fucking show, you fucking talkaholic. Ah, shit. Anyways, yeah, I got so much to fucking do, but I like to stay true to it, and I like to let you know that you can expect 12 to 2. And maybe I'll cut that short, but I'll always be early. I want to get in here about 10 minutes before 12, so expect the first 10 minutes just because I show up. The The show don't start till 12, but I'll sit here. I'll make sure everything's plugged in. I'm tired of spending my first 10 minutes waiting for you guys to be patient with me to get my electronics going and shit, right? You never know until you hit the camera at what's going to fuck up, right? There's a lot of parameters in making audio come out clean and being able to have a bass that it sounds that crystal clear and clean, right? I'm going to fucking hate myself. I go out and I'm distorted as shit. Because I've said that before. I said, yeah, you know, I worked really hard on my sound, and you know, it's just such a good sound now, and I got all this great equipment, you know, and it's just fucking awesome, right? Thank you. You guys take care.